What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex. You watching the Ragin Nation show, Transformers 4 Edition. This is just a web series where we're talking about all things matter to me for production of the 4th installment of the live-action Transformers film franchise directed by Michael Bay. This is update number 109, and before we begin, let's just say a happy belated birthday to Pete and Katie Kessel, and also Tommy Ruggiero, and also to Jessica from your wonderful Transformers-loving boyfriend. Happy belated birthday to you guys. And also, I want to say shout out to JR and also Denisha. Thanks for being part of the Ragin Nation. Thanks for watching all my videos. And to Denisha, don't forget to do your homework, all right? And also, I gotta say, what's up to Nikki and Cisco? And they have some awesome and really cool training swag, some Transformers training swag. Check this out in this photo. We got Autobots training, or in training, to defeat Decepticons, and Decepticons in training to defeat Autobots. Very cool, and keep up the good work and train hard, because Decepticons and Autobots are ready to battle. I just made that up. Anyways, and the final shout out goes to Danny Verone, aka Danny Prime on Twitter. And I just want to say that I heard what happened, and I hope things are going well for you, and keep your head up, all right? I'm thinking about you, buddy, all right? And anyways, let's just get on with some news. We got stuff to talk about. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, but the first thing we got to talk about, or rather the second thing, is that I want to say a big shout out to my buddies over at ages3andup.com, because they have a special offer for Ragin Nation peeps. And if you guys want to get your hands on a Takara Transformers Age of Extinction Premier or Premium Edition Optimus Prime, get your hands on it right now. Go to their website, add the item to your shopping cart, and enter this coupon code AOE Prime. If you enter AOE Prime, you're gonna get the Takara version at 40% off. Okay, so I mean, if you're gonna get the Hasbro version, you might as well go with the Takara version, get the imported premium version, and get it for 40% off. Head over there right now. AOE Prime is the coupon code, and let them know that I sent you. All right, and there you have it. Let's get on with some news. All right. First of all, I just saw the Swedish Superbowl TV Spot. Or rather, they're just calling it the International TV Spot, the Super Bowl TV Spot for international audiences. But this one was the Swedish Super Bowl spot. And what I really noticed that is really cool is that they reworked the Super Bowl TV Spot and put updated visual effects in there. The CG is updated. Now, all they really did was take the same shots that you saw on the teaser trailer and import it over to, or rather replace them in the Super Bowl TV spot. Because if you didn't already know, I'm sure a lot of you already noticed, that is the teaser trailer had the same shots that it had in the Super Bowl TV spot, except they switched it over, or rather they just switched the old ones and replaced it with the new upgraded and better looking CG shots, and it looks a heck of a lot better. So check that out. I'm gonna leave you the link in the description box below. And also, do you want to meet Optimus Prime? I mean, the Optimus Prime. Well, you're gonna be able to meet him at the Mid-America Trucking Show from March 27th to the 29th in his Western Star Truck Vehicle mode. He's gonna be there in Louisville, Kentucky. So make sure you're there and bring your cameras with you, because this could be a chance of a lifetime to see Optimus Prime in his new Western Star mode in person with your own eyes. And take a photo. If you're there, take a photo, share it with the Ragin Nation, and show us the awesomeness of the new version of Optimus Prime, okay? So very cool for those that have the opportunity to check it out. Next thing we got to talk about is Australia Toy Fair. It happened over the weekend, and I gotta say a big thank you to Ozformers.com for hosting these great photos of the Toy Fair over there in Australia. And what's really cool is that we get to see some new stuff. Not exactly new stuff, but we get a better idea of what some things are gonna look like. Now, the first thing I gotta point out is that I might have to go towards the Voyager class Grimlock. I'm not sure yet. I'm not 100% sure yet, because mainly because the leader class Grimlock has too much chrome on it. Check it out. Look at all that chrome. I mean, you saw all the chrome on the first edition Optimus Prime. It looked ugly. And now all this chrome is on Grimlock, the leader class version. Now, he didn't have that much chrome or any chrome at all on him at Toy Fair. But in this version that they have at the Australian Toy Fair, oh man, there's just too much chrome on him, and it looks even worse in his dinosaur mode. So I don't know where they're going with that. I don't know why they think chrome looks great, but it doesn't to me. Now, like right next to Optimus Prime, or right next to Grimlock, we see the Voyager class. Classic version of the flat nose Marmon 97 Optimus Prime. Okay, we see that the box over there and Optimus Prime, but we also see an empty box for a larger, like leader class size box with the artwork being the Marmon 97 Optimus Prime mode, the Evasion mode. Are they trying to tell us that there's going to be a leader class Evasion mode Optimus Prime, or is that just the box for the leader class Optimus Prime, but they didn't switch up the artwork there? I don't really know. Maybe we're gonna get 2 leader class Optimus Primes, one as the Silver Knight Optimus Prime, and one as the Marmon 97 classic Evasion mode Optimus Prime. Who knows? But there's an empty box there, and it shows the artwork of the Evasion mode Optimus Prime. The box is much larger, definitely leader class size. So who knows what's going on with that? All right. Anyways, check out this photo of a leader class Bumblebee. Is this a leader class Bumblebee? I don't really know, but it looks like we are getting a leader class Bumblebee, and as if we didn't already have enough of leader class Bumblebees from Revenge of the Fallen, so many different versions from Revenge of the Fallen, and also a leader class Bumblebee from Transformers Dark of the Moon. Do we need another leader class Bumblebee that is the same Camaro mode as the previous versions? Check this out. The box shows the 1967 Camaro SS version of Bumblebee in the robot mode. That's what the artwork looks like. But the actual Bumblebee itself, the toy, it just looks like the previous version of the Camaro. And that's kind of a waste to me. I think it's a waste of resources and plastic. They could have made the 2014 version, and this looks nothing like the 2014 version, mainly because the shape is supposed to look different. So I'm a little bit disappointed that the 2014 new version of Bumblebee doesn't get a leader class treatment, or at least a toy yet. We haven't seen the toy yet. Maybe they're going to show this to us later, but I'm disappointed by the fact that the Hasbro decided to use its resources to create an old model of the same character, or rather a previous model. So there you have it. Anyways, check out this photo of Strafe. Okay, here's the cardboard display of Strafe on top of all the other toys. Now check out his chest. Okay, it's got like a little thing here, like a circle. I wonder what that means. What does it mean to have like the circle thing? Because this is not the first time we've seen the circle chest. We've seen it on Galvatron in the Superbowl TV spot. What is that all about? Kind of curious. I just decided to point that out. Maybe you could put your theories on the comment section below. Now, we get to see Dinobot packages. We get to see Dinobot packages for, which guys are they? I know one of them is a Slug, who is the Triceratops. And we get to see a Dinobot package for a Scorn, which is the Spinosaurus, and they're looking very, very vicious. And I'm still on the fence on whether I'm going to get them or not, but like I said before, if I'm going to get them, I'm going to get all of them, okay? It's kind of pointless just to have one, okay? Now, speaking of the Dinobot packages, look at the Spinosaurus. Look at Scorn as a Spinosaurus. Is it me, or does Scorn have two sails on the back of them? You know how Strafe has 2 heads? Well, this Spinosaurus isn't that much of a... it's like a mutated Spinosaurus because it looks like it has 2 sails on the back, but the toy itself only has 1 sail. So, you know what? Very, very crazy, but I love the artwork. It looks vicious, it looks mean, and it looks like, you know, it's going to really be destroying Vehicons. Yeah. Chevy Traxxas. They're going to be destroying a lot of Chevy Traxxas. Anyways, check out this high-res photo of what the packaging for Slug is gonna look like. This is Slug. This is his package for the Dinobot Sparkers toy. Now, I'm assuming that once you roll this thing, sparks are going to come out. Now, he comes with Drift. And Drift has this giant samurai sword, kind of like a jousting. He looks like he's a jousting guy. But I'm just curious to know that, is Drift really going to ride Slug? I mean, the only hints of any Autobot riding a Dinobot is Optimus Prime and Grimlock, and Bumblebee and Strafe. Now, they talked about this in the synopsis. They also showed this in the trailers. They also showed this to us in a toy. Now we're seeing Drift and Slug for the first time in its official toy form, and I'm still not sure if they're really gonna have all the Autobots riding a Dinobot, because think about it, Hound is huge. Is Hound also gonna get a Dinobot to ride on? Is he gonna be riding a Velociraptor? So I don't know. I think that my prediction, and I could totally be wrong, my prediction is just Optimus is gonna ride on Grimlock and Bumblebee is gonna ride on Strafe, and then they decided to make toys for the other guys just to sell more toys, but they aren't actually gonna be riding the Dinobots. All right. So who knows? I mean, that's just a theory. I could be totally wrong. It's all speculation. And finally, I want to show you this shot of Bumblebee in his full battle mask, head on. This is what he looks like. Now, what I gotta say is that this is a huge, significant change from what we're used to seeing. I mean, from a friendly looking, like a puppy dog looking, like, you know, with the eyes, and also a cool battle mask. You know, it makes sense to have a battle mask on, right? But this one looks entirely different. I mean, at least Bumblebee still looks the same when he's a you know, he's the new mode. Like, he still has that kind of a face with the eyes. But once you see him with his battle mask, he looks totally different. So, you know, it's very interesting, and I just wanted to point that out. And I can just totally see such a huge evolution that these robot characters have gone through, especially the ones that, you know, like Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. So there you have it. Check that out. Now, I want to show you something that Ragin Nation member decided to point out. Ragin Nation member Hound Meta. He decided to point this out, and he showed it to me. And this is kind of spoilerish, okay? If you don't want to know spoilers, stop watching the video right now. I'm at the end of the video anyways. I'm leaving. This is the last topic. But check out this shot. This is an old photo, okay? This is an old photo of Tessa, Shane, and Cade on the back of a pod, like a gunship pod, okay? Now, we've seen this before. And I was always curious, does this thing fly on its own? Is this just a pod and it flies on its own? Right? Because, like, if it's a pod, it doesn't look like it can fly because it's just a pod. Like, there's no wings on it. I don't see the engines, right? But if you really pay attention to the shot of a drone ship, there's like a gun pod, okay, on the back of it, and the three humans hitched a ride on a drone ship, okay? I mean, in some ways, I think they have to hitch a ride on a drone ship, mainly because they got to get on lockdown ship and help, you know, save Optimus Prime. I think that's one of their purposes to be there, is to help, you know, Optimus Prime. Since Optimus Prime saved them, well, they got to save Optimus Prime, and to get there is they gotta get on a Decepticon drone ship. Now, these drone ships only go forward, right? You know what I'm saying? And so, like, they can't transform and get these human pests off their back. So in other words, so essentially what has to happen is that another drone ship has to shoot this drone ship down, and then the humans are like, brrr, they gotta shoot down the drone ships that are chasing them. So I just totally revealed, like, a spoilerish thing, an event in the movie, so I apologize for that. But this is actually very interesting to me, and I like to thank How Meta for pointing that out. It is spoilerish, but what can you do, okay? Anyways, there's going to be quite a bit of aerial battle going on, because there's this scene, there's Bumblebee fighting off drone ships, and of course there's Crosshairs on a parachute, you know, shooting down drone ships in Chicago. So a lot of stuff is going to be happening, and it's going to be crazy. And that's all I gotta say in this video. I'm really excited about this movie, and it's Man, it's gonna be nuts, okay? That's all I gotta say. By the way, the next video, which is coming out later today, stay tuned because we're giving away Skyhammer, okay? Now, people who've already paid for your people who already have your VIP passes, you're definitely eligible. People who have already paid for your VIP passes but haven't received them yet, you're still eligible, so you don't have to worry, okay? Even though you don't have your VIP pass, but you paid for it, you are still eligible. I'm going to call out your number. I know which number is associated with your name. I got your email. I'm going to email you, okay, if you win, okay? So there you have it. Stay tuned for the next video. We're going to be giving away Skyhammer. It's going to be really exciting, all right? And there you have it. That's all I got to say in this video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, @Ragin Nation. Stay tuned for update number 110 because we got something more exciting to talk about in these Transformers Age of Extinction updates. My name is Alex. You guys see you next time. Peace. Mainly because, well, first of all, let's look at their properties, okay? They have the Transformers live action series, which is very, it's very PG-13.